So this is going to be a very short video because I don't have much time right now. I think I'm at 12 weeks though of quitting weed, which is the 3-month mark. Wow. Uh, I'm really happy I quit smoking weed. Weed is the devil's lettuce. Honestly, I was addicted to it. I was so addicted to weed that I was developing mouth cancer and I was forming lung and sinus infections, and I was avoiding dealing with the issues that were causing me to want to run away from myself. So I was not addressing the emotional problems that I have, that I was using weed to numb myself from. I smoked wax pens. I smoked straight up wax on dab rigs. I smoked flower. I would take edibles. I was never big into edibles. I always liked smoking more because it's immediate. But yeah, I was a complete stoner for 7 years straight. The longest break I ever took in 7 years was for 4 months, and that entire 4-month period I was chomping at the bit because I wanted to smoke. I still had cravings to smoke and I still wanted to, and the only reason I was quitting was because I honestly was trying to like not let other people down or disappoint them. But this time around, since I quit in the beginning of December now, December, January, February. Pretty sure it's been 3 months. Now I'm doing it completely for myself, and I have had almost no cravings to smoke weed. And since I've quit, I've been around people who are smoking and I've smelled it, and I don't even have a desire to hit their joints or to smoke their wax pens. And I really didn't believe it would have been possible for me to willingly quit until it finally was, until I was finally ready to, until I reached my absolute breaking point, and I just developed better coping skills and mechanisms. I'm gonna link a psychiatrist who I really like, who has helped me learn more about weed, and I'll also link some doctors who I think can help people if they're looking for resources on how to improve their mental health, because the only thing that ever improved my mental health significantly has been cleaning up my diet, fixing my diet, cutting out most sources of sugar, cutting out carbs, and eating a lot of steak and a lot of animal protein. And I have OCD, and I have had depression in the past. I was diagnosed with OCD and depression at 11 years old. I suffered for the past 12 years with that a lot, and nothing has helped me like changing my diet has. And I really think that my mental health improving so much from changing my diet has allowed me to be able to quit smoking weed, because I don't feel like shit all the time mentally anymore. So yeah, I'm glad I stopped at 7 years. I didn't want it to turn into 10 years, and then 15, and then 20, which I really thought that I would never put this drug down. I was so in love with it. It was such an affair with the drug almost. And I put it above everything else in my life. And that's just what happens, when you have an addiction. And it, I don't know, it makes a lot of sense to me why I was doing that now. In retrospect, I have a lot of clarity regarding that. And yeah, I just keep feeling better and better. It's so nice to be able to sleep at night without my entire sinuses being congested. I'm having dreams every single night. And when I was smoking weed, my dreams were very suppressed because of how much cannabis and THC interferes with REM. Yeah, basically I am so focused on prioritizing my mental and physical health now. And smoking weed did not align with any of my values or goals or aspirations. And all of the people who I look up to, none of them are chiefing every single day. None of them are stoners. None of them are itching to smoke a joint every couple of hours the way I was. So, in my opinion, listen to people who have what you want. And if somebody is criticizing you or your visions or your goals and they have not accomplished what you are looking to accomplish in your life, then do not, take everything they say with a mountain of salt. Not even a grain of salt. Take it with a mountain of salt. Because why are they criticizing you if they are not where you want to be at? And anybody, I saw this in a video on Instagram. He said anywhere who is basically where you want to be at are not going to be criticizing you the way that people who are not will be, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Yep. And don't let people gaslight you into saying that, weed's not that bad. You can't get addicted to weed. No, weed is literally thousands of times stronger and has become, tenfold, hundreds of folds stronger in the past 10 years than it ever has been in all of human history. It's dangerous and it is disgusting to do. On this channel, I will straight up bully people into quitting smoking weed, if that's what it takes. Not really, but like that helps me to hear other people say that these drugs are disgusting. And there were times in the past, well, no, I didn't hear many people saying that actually, like when I would watch videos about people quitting and stuff. But yeah, also I think I have 60 subscribers on here now. That is so cool. I hope that I am motivating some people to quit doing drugs, and to just take better care of themselves and to reduce unnecessary suffering in their life. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. 3 months. Wow. 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 And honestly, like a lot of the stuff that I talk about with diet and my cravings, like not wanting to crave smoking weed, I wouldn't have believed a lot of it. In fact, I didn't believe a lot of it until I had experienced it for myself. And it is extremely liberating. It's so liberating because having an addiction feels like slavery. It feels like a form of bondage to whatever substance you're using. So yeah, keep going. If anybody else out there is quitting or in recovery from some sort of substance, you're doing good. Every day is gonna be different. But yeah, somehow I have been freed. I know how, actually. I've been like freed from the bondage of my own addiction. And I just want to share that with other people. I want to help other people. And I am so grateful that I am not smoking weed anymore. Yep. Have a good one.